Hey guys!
We're here today to check out the latest video single from Verikalpa. They have a new album coming out in January on Scarlet Records, and the name of the song is Rautanen Herra.
The last one you choked on your
A
tongue.
little bit, but I think I'm pretty close. I'm in the ballpark.
You're definitely you're in the stadium. Yeah.
All right.
You're sitting there.
I'm in the stands.
Yeah.
I'm in the stands. All right. So, are you excited for this new Verikalpa video song?
Yeah.
All right. So, we know what to expect from these guys.
Yeah,
so.
and I'm not gonna. I don't think I've heard this exact song, but
I've played a few songs in the car because I already have the album.
So I already
kind
of know what I'm getting. Obviously, I would already know what I'm getting myself into, but now I also know the sound of the new album too.
I've checked out a few songs. I haven't really gone full balls deep in the whole record yet. I mean, the album comes out late January, so I have time. But I definitely check out some songs, and I'm dying to see what this one sounds like and what the video is going to be all about. So, ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's check it out. Somebody's wasted. All right. I imagine people going for a walk in the woods in Finland and finding these guys, and then just looking at them like, yeah, story checks out, and then just continue to walk. I mean,
Story checks out.
I mean, this is kind of normal. I mean, we're in Finland, bands play in the middle of the woods. Yeah, story checks out.
Imagine
what?
going through the woods and finding like 3 different bands shooting music videos in the same
These guys
woods.
or imagine if a bunch of bands got together and they did like a video crossover. So it ends like this, and then the next scene is a Korpiklani video where they find the guy passed out. You know that dude that's been in all of their latest videos finds the guy passed out and takes him to his shack or whatever, and then from then it becomes an Insaferum video. Like you see what I'm trying to say here?
That'd be cool.
How cool would that be? Like this whole trilogy of videos of different bands and everything kind of crossovers one to the other. That would
It'd
be
cool
fucking amazing.
if it also kind of went into a record that was like a record of each band. Like this was a collaboration record.
So each band would release their own album, but at the same time there would be a little bit of a crossover from different bands.
No, this
into
would
each
be an
other's
album. This would be an album, and each band would be given like 3 songs each to write.
Oh, I was thinking a little bit more elaborate.
And then when they do go on tour, they play the songs that they wrote.
See, I was thinking that each band would create their own album, but their own album would be part of that trilogy, and then there would be crossover of members of different bands coming into the different albums. I mean, this would be like a fucking conglomerate of metal and talk about a concept album turned all the way to 11. That's exactly what this would be.
Or if 3 bands, there was a story
The story continues from one to the other.
Yeah, but if there's 3 characters and each band is one of those characters, and you're just getting the side of the story from
one side of the character
from each character.
So each album would there's 3 sides to every story. There's yours, mine, and the truth. So the 3 bands would give you all 3 sides.
Those would be the name of the album.
Yeah, it would give you all 3 sides. So one would be one side, the other side, and then the third one would be the actual truth.
The truth, yeah.
See, fuck.
Bands that are friends with each other need to do this.
Guys, in Finland, I know you guys have a prime minister. She fucked up lately with the whole COVID shit and whatever. Think about getting rid of the prime minister and just elect me. Imagine what I could do for all of you. I could make this happen. I would throw money at everybody. Like I would bring these guys, Korpiklani, Insaferum, and I would say, guys, money is no object. The government is 100% behind you. We've taxed everybody else in order for us to be able to afford to give this money to you. So you guys can do this. Guys, come on. I'm not a Finnish citizen, but I'll do whatever it takes.
Yeah.
Vote for Pedro.
Vote for Pedro.
So let's make this happen.
But being Prime Minister of Finland also takes another thing. You have to go into the sauna with
and I don't speak Finnish, so maybe this is a little bit. I'll hire somebody to do the speaking for me.
The translator.
I'll hire somebody. Come on, when you're in power and you're a big shot, you can do whatever the fuck you want.
If I was in power and I had to hire.
Okay, let's not get sidetracked here.
Oh fuck! I wanted to get so sidetracked right
now.
No.
Let's not get sidetracked. Let's get right back into this. So. Outside of the fact that they were in the woods and we went down this rabbit hole of Finnish mythology and trilogies and whatever, what do you think? I have a lot to say about this song as it relates a little bit to the few songs that I've heard from the album. But what do you have to say specifically about this track?
Oh, this is definitely not one of the ones I've listened to in the car, right? But those songs, it's not like I went full on,
It's not like you're paying too much attention to it anyway.
But I got the essence of it down. And listening to it in the car, I was vibing along, and that's what I'm doing right now. I feel like this is something this band has been missing from my my repertoire lately. They haven't been getting as many plays, and it's a sad thing because I actually really enjoy their music. I love this shit, and I mean with this album, I think this is definitely gonna hit my my playlist. The whole album.
All right, so now let me give a couple of things. First, I want to say is. I'm not 100% sure on this, but I'm sure the band and some of you probably know better than me, so you guys will comment on the description of this video. And I know the band for sure is going to send me a message. I wonder if they have a new drummer. Because unless he's changed, more hair, whatever, less hair, whatever the case might be, I have a feeling there's a new drummer. I could be wrong, but I don't know, I got that impression. I just want to put that out there. I don't know if that's the case or not. But the drums are definitely impressive in this track.
Oh yeah,
definitely
the drums
impressive.
Are super impressive, yeah.
Very impressive on this track. I really enjoy the sound of the drums and I enjoy the power that they gave to the song. Now, I'll say this. This is their 3rd album, if I'm not mistaken. I really like their debut record. The follow-up to that debut record...
You were telling me in the car as you were listening to this, that the follow-up record was
okay.
Was not your favorite, and this one is a saving grace now.
You know why? Because it brings them together. All right. So the thing that I really enjoyed about the debut record was the folkiness, that fun like melodic sound. Like
Yeah.
that was something that the first album had tons of, and it was kind of the red line all the way throughout that record. On the second album, I thought they lost a little bit of that folkiness and that fun loving vibe, and they went a little bit heavier, a little bit darker. They still had folk elements, obviously, but I felt like they were more in the background. They were not as much of a main component of how the whole record came across, and I felt like they went a little bit darker, a little bit heavier. They lost some of that fun element. On this track, and from the few songs that I've heard from this album, I feel like they brought everything that was really good about the debut record and everything that was really good about the second album brought together into one record.
Yeah, they were able to blend both, with it being pretty heavy,
but still be super light and
super
folky and
light
bouncy
on its toes. Yeah.
And I think that's the winning formula.
Yeah,
you don't have to lose one in order to gain from the other.
You could always have. Listen,
you can have both.
You can have both. This is the one instance where you can have the cake and eat it too.
Exactly. And these guys do it really well. So this track, and like I said, the few that I've heard from the album really brought that notion to my head that this record brings that folkiness that was really one of the main condiments of that debut album, and then it brings a little bit of the darkness and heaviness of that second record, merges them together, and you have this heavy sound, but at the same time very bouncy, very folky, very fun, very upbeat, and I love this marriage of these two. To me, this is where they need to be. Yeah. This is their pocket. This is your thing.
This is their sound.
Yeah, the first album was great. The second album, you gave us a different side, and I think that here is where you need to be. A little bit of the marry of the both. You bring these two
the
worlds.
Perfect child of both.
Exactly. Heavy, but still bouncy. Not losing one in order to gain the other. This song is phenomenal. I think, by the way, I got the whole Echa thing right. I mean, I maybe not pronouncing 100% correctly, but I don't think I was that far off. I just want to put that out there.
Okay.
I just want to put that out there before I have to ask you guys, Misa and Vesa.
I've been doing a Duolingo, or whatever it's called.
What?
Do you know the app on your phone with the bird on it that you can learn different languages?
No. It's like a Rosetta Stone on your phone?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't. I'm not well versed in said app. It is what it is. But anyways, maybe I need to. But I really enjoyed the video. I enjoyed the simplicity of the video. The fact that they were in the woods playing. But let's face the facts. It's really about the song. It's really about the track. I love the folky nature that it has. I love the heaviness. The drums were phenomenal. The vocals are always the vocals are super consistent.
Yeah, I think my favorite part about the vocals of this band is definitely the scream. The
way he finishes the sentences with
whenever he finishes the sentence with the and then that either
very Finnish, by the way.
Yeah, but it does one or two things. It either intenses the drums and the drums get heavier and faster, or the folky element becomes more prominent.
Almost like it's speeding up.
Yeah.
Even though it's not, it feels like it's speeding up. The vocals are super consistent. I really love the vocals in this band. I'm with you. I like the way he sings, but then at the end of those sentences, when he prolongs the sentence, it just makes it epic. It just gives this epicness feel to the whole track. The guitar sounded phenomenal, but the drums really helped the track create the heaviness, become a little bit more robust. The song feels a little bit more complete. It feels fuller, if you will. And then that bringing in that folkiness to the track and not losing that, to me, this is the winning formula. And from what I heard from the album, the whole album has this vibe. So, let me just say this. If this song tickles your fancy, if this song gets you wet...
The whole album will.
The whole album will, exactly. I mean, not to say that the songs that I heard, they all sound exactly the same, but they all have that heaviness and that folkiness together.
The perfect mix.
Now, some of them are a little bit more upbeat, some of them are a little bit more melancholic. There's a little bit of everything there, but if this song gets you going, gets your motor revving, I highly suggest you pick up the whole record. Pre-order it. I think it's available for pre-order.
Going.
It's a good way to start. Well, it doesn't start off the month of January because it comes at the end of January, but still a good way to start off the year.
Yeah.
I really like this band, man. It's not like they can do really something that I'm not going to be a huge fan of. Like I said, the second album, I liked it. I just thought that it lacked a little bit of that folkiness to it. In my opinion, it was a little bit heavy and dark. Perhaps the pendulum was a little bit too much to that side. But I really enjoy these guys. They're so much fun to listen to. They make such great music. Like it really stays with you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I really enjoyed it. All right, guys. This is it. Verikalpa. New album coming out on Scarlet Records. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section, and we'll see you guys at the next video. Take care.
See ya.